Beautiful. Hi, and welcome to this week's Story Time with Jocelyn. I hope you're here to join us for a special story this week. This week, we're going to be reading a very sweet story about 10 butterflies that were once 10 flowers. So, I just wanted to say that this is the last week of most of y'all for your school year. And we're beginning the summer next week. So, Jocelyn and I are going to do something special for the month of June. We're going to feature Disney princesses stories. So, starting next week, we'll have 4. Starting next week, we're going to have a story that we're going to split in half. So, there'll be 2 videos a week, one on Tuesday and one on Friday, featuring a Disney princess. So, I hope you'll join us for that. We're going to do that in the month of June. So, it'll all be about Disney princesses. Just like Jocelyn is a Disney princess. Right, Jocelyn? So, this week's featured story is by an actress that you may know by the name of Danica McKellar. And she's a math whiz. You may know her from the Wonder Years. She's in a lot of Lifetime movies. And she once was in a movie with Chuck Norris in the early 90s that was filmed in Houston, Texas called Sidekicks. And I knew her from that because I was a kick drugs out of America kid. And I learned karate from Chuck Norris and all his amazing instructors, first year. So, we're going to read her story called 10 Magic Butterflies. You ready, Jocelyn? Here we go. We are ready to begin. Once upon a time, there were 10 flower friends. Were they always happy? Well, that depends. All day long, they soaked up the sun, talking and laughing and having fun. They loved being flowers, but they couldn't deny that they had a secret desire to fly. They watched every eve as the fairies flew from the moonlight night to the morning dew. Whoosh! Whee! Then one starry night, a flower felt brave. She spotted a fairy and started to wave. Said the tiny blue one, "Fairy up in the sky, you see, I'm a flower, but I want to fly." Huh? Oh. Hello there, my friend. You smile and you sing. Why would you want to be a different thing? I'm tired of being a flower just stuck on the ground. I want new adventures to zoom all around. The fairy shrugged, okay, and she closed her eyes. Time to get ready for a big surprise. What color is the flower? Blue. With a wave of her wand and a bing bang boo, the fairy said, "Now you're a butterfly." What color is the butterfly? It's blue. One butterfly flew as 9 flowers looked on. There were still 10 of them in the sky on the lawn. So how many flowers? 9. And 1 butterfly. Said the bossy green one, "Fairy up in the sky, hey, make me some wings 'cause I want to fly." With a wave of her wand and a bing bang boo, the fairy said, "Now you're a butterfly too." What color is that butterfly? Green. 2 butterflies flew as 8 flowers looked on. There were still 10 of them in the sky and, Jocelyn, on the lawn. So how many flowers are left? 8. Because you got to count the little bud too. Do you see the caterpillar? Said the silly orange one, "Fairy, up in the sky, could I flutter and flop? Will you help me to fly?" With a wave of her wand and a bing, bang, boo. The fairy said, "Now you're a butterfly too." 3 butterflies flew as 7 flowers looked on. There were still 10 of them in the sky and on the lawn. So now we have an orange butterfly. Next, 4 and 6. Bing, bang, boo! Then 5 and 5. The brand new butterflies felt alive. Yes, one by one they filled the sky as the sweet little fairy helped each to fly. The 10 new butterflies flew all night, zooming and swooping. What a sight! Zing, zang, zoom. So now there are 10 butterflies. When morning came and the sun peeked through, their wings were tired and the wind really blew. Woo! Bonk! Thud! They watched other flowers soak up the sun as bees and birds kissed them one by one. And then they said together, all 10, "We actually want to be flowers again." It was fun to fly, but now we're sad. We really do miss all the things we once had. Sniff, sniff. It wasn't bad when we were flowers, so strong and sturdy with lots of powers. We made perfume. Woo! And cleaned the air. Gave plenty of nectar for all to share. See, flowers have benefits too. "I thought you'd change your mind," she cried. "The grass is always greener on the other side. Sometimes we wish for different things, to change color or size or even get wings. But big and tall or short and small, being ourselves is best of all. So let's go back to you, being you, with fairy dust and a bing, bang, boo!" So, whoopee! Then 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. They floated down to the garden floor. Now 7 on the ground and 3 to go. Then 3, 2, 1. Zoomed high to low. Woo! Little bit of math this week. Was that a dream or did they fly? Can flowers end up with wings in the sky? Who knows what happens while we're asleep? Could dogs become horses and bugs become sheep? Nay, bah. Jocelyn dreams of being anything she wants to be. What about you? Yes, magic surrounds us. It takes many forms, from rainbows and moonlight to tropical storms. Frogs come from tadpoles that swim in the stream, and each night you grow with every dream. Shh. So don't be surprised if this story is true and magical butterflies come to see you. You might see one fluttering late at night, or in your dreams. Sleep tight. Do you see the butterfly? You see lots of them, don't you? There's butterflies on her bed too. And that's the end of the story this week. So I will hope you will join us next week and the rest of the month of June for Disney Fairies, Princesses. I will say fairies because Jocelyn has a thing for Tinkerbell, but we'll get to that later. So the month of June is about Disney princesses, like she's a princess. So maybe around here we consider Tinkerbell a princess. What do you think? Fairy princess, but she's a princess. But we have a whole thing about Tinkerbell coming soon. But month of June, we're going to feature 4 princesses. And next week, we're going to be featuring Snow White. So I hope you'll join us the first week of June. And we will be having 2 videos for the month of June a week, Tuesdays and Fridays. And we'll be splitting the stories. So we'll see you next week and have a good, amazing summer. Bye.